This is Pian Jiak guitar tutorial. Welcome to Pian Jiak guitar tutorial. My goal is to teach you how to play guitar the shortcut way. So today I'll be teaching you how to play in the key of G major. So before we start, we need to go through some basic things. Amalang, when they do guitar tutorials, they like to use very chim terms like index finger lah, wedding ring finger lah, pinky finger lah. For the sake of simplicity, we'll be using thumb, second finger, middle finger, fourth finger, small finger. And then on the guitar, this is your first string, second string, third string, fourth string, fifth string, and sixth string. So the first one is E, and then A, and then D, and then G, B, and then E. So when you tune your guitar to those notes. Okay, so today I'll be teaching you the key of G major. That's the easiest key to play the guitar in. So let's jump right in. The first chord I'm going to teach you is G major. So with your thumb, press the 3rd fret on your first string. This is a G note. And then on the 5th string, use your 4th finger to press on the 3rd fret. And on the 6th string, use your small finger to press on the 3rd fret. So with these two fingers here, you get this sound. And then the whole thing together, this is your G major chord. So if you notice my thumb here, I lightly touch the second string to mute it. So all you need to do is just gently just like touch it a bit so that no sound will come out. This is your G major chord. If your hands aren't as big as mine, you can use your middle finger to press the G note instead of using your thumb. And if you do that, also just use the back of your 3rd finger to gently touch the 2nd string so that it's muted. If it's not muted, then it'll give a sound, very dirty sound like that's not what you want. Okay, so this is G. The next chord I want to teach you is E minor. So using your 2nd finger, press on the 2nd string 2nd fret, and then mute the 3rd string 2nd fret. Also just lightly touch the 3rd string so you get this sound. And then this is your E minor 7. Some people play it with the 3rd finger on the 3rd string 2nd fret. It gives it a more full sound. The way I play it, I mute the 3rd string so that my 3rd finger has room to do other things like. So you can do either way, but I just use one finger. The 3rd chord I'm going to show you is C major. So for C major, you want to press the 2nd string 3rd fret with your middle finger. This is your C, and then the 3rd string 2nd fret with your 2nd finger. And then you want to mute the 1st string with your thumb. So just gently touch it so no sound comes out, and then this is your C. Some people use their middle finger to just gently touch it. That also works. Either way works. And then the 4th and last chord I'm going to show you is a D. In the D, you want to press the 4th string 2nd fret, so with your 2nd finger, and then you want to mute the top 2 strings, and this is your D chord. Okay, if you have noticed, all the 4 chords, my 4th finger and 5th finger stays on the 3rd fret of the 5th and 6th string to give it this sound. So it's very easy to change it around from G to E minor to C to D. So that's why G major is an easy key to play in. So right now I'm just going to go through all the 4 chords, and you can play along with me when you feel ready. So 1, 2, 3, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. G. 2, 3, 4. E minor. 2, 3, 4. C. 2, 3, 4. D. so now we're going to do a different strumming pattern. We're going to do, instead of just 1, 2, 3, 4, we'll do 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then we want to accent on the 2 and the 4. And all the other notes we're going to play a bit lower, but on the 2 and the 4 we're going to hit it hard at the bottom. So it goes like this: 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. G and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 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 and 2 Okay. Something cool that you can do in G major is you can do a passing chord. You can do a D over F sharp. So how you do a D over F sharp is you play a D chord first, and then you add an F sharp on the bass note. So using your thumb, press the first string second fret and mute the second string. So you get, this is your F sharp and your D. This is your D over F sharp. Normally people use it when they go from G to E minor or E minor to G. So 1 and 2 and 3 and passing chord, come back up, come down, and then another passing chord people use that when I go to D, when I go to C, whenever I go to C, before I go to C, I use the passing chord G over B. So in the second string, second fret, using your second finger, this is a B note. You mute the first string and you just all the rest you need to do is just the fourth and fifth finger stay where it is. So this is your G over B. So before I go into a C, I use the G over B. So sometimes maybe from E minor, G over B, or from a G, G over B. It makes it more interesting and it sounds nice. Another chord that people use in the G major key is A minor. So how do you play an A minor? You mute the first string with your thumb, and then you play the third. You press on the third string second fret, and on the fifth string first fret, press it with your second finger, and the sixth string, the third fret, press it with your small finger. So remember to mute the first note, first string, and then you go. This is your A minor. So some people do A minor, G over B, and then C. Yeah, that's how some people use A minor. So basically you've learned most of the chords in the G major key, and you can play almost any song with that. Okay, now I'm going to show you some strumming patterns. We just play through the same chords, G, E minor, C, and D. But then we'll just do something a bit different with the strumming. So just now we're just doing 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So now we're going to add on the 4 end, instead of just going once down, we're going to go down, up. So it'll be 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and on the end. So it'll sound like this: 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and E minor, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. Okay, come in when you're ready. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 4. Then now we're going to add the passing chords into it, the D over F sharp. D over F sharp goes in between the G and the E minor, and the G over B, we're going to put that before the C chord. So you hit this on the 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and on the 4 and you hit the passing chords. So I'll just do this slowly for you guys to see. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 next strumming pattern I'm going to teach you is one that is used by a lot of people and it sounds really good. So it's down, 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 up, 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 down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up. So why don't you just try with me? Just the G chord. So let's go 1, 2, 3, go. Down, 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 up, 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 down, up, down, up, down, 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 up, 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 down, up, down, up, down, down, up, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, 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 down, up, down, up. And let's do the whole progression: G, E minor, C, and D. 1, 2, 3, go. Down, down, up, 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 down, up, down, up, down, 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 up, 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 down, up, down, up, down, down, up, 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 down, up, down, up, down, 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 up, 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 down, up, down, up, down, down, up, 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 down, up, down, up, down, down, up, 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 down, up, down, up, down, up, down, we're going to try to add in the passing chords. So when you're adding in the passing chords, once again you just hit it on the 4. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. So hit it on the 4. So ready, go. Down, 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 up, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, up, down, up, down, up, down, 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 up, up, down, up, down, up, down. So maybe you don't understand the downs and the ups when you're down and when you're up. So I'm just going to show you where all the strumming patterns actually come from. So all strumming patterns just come from down, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. And then, okay, so the 1 E and the 2 E and the 3 E and the 4 is down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. So all the downs and the ups actually just fit into all these notes. And say the pattern that I just showed you, down, 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 up, 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 down, up, down, up, is actually down, up, 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 down, up. It's actually the same thing. It's just you're just choosing certain notes that you want to play. So for me, when I strum that pattern, I don't just go down, down, up, 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 down, up, down, up. I actually, my hand motion is going down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. But then I'm accenting the notes that in the strumming pattern. So down, up, 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 down. So even if you just slightly touch other notes besides those stated, it's also fine. So it's just like, see my hand is just going up and down, up and down. So when you get the hang of it, you can just come up with your own strumming patterns, like just like. So you just choose. It's just going down and up, and then you're choosing which note you want to accent. So from there, you can get lots of cool patterns. So yeah. So before we end, I'm just going to show you some of the cool things that you can do in G major by using this shortcut method of playing G major. So when I use my thumb up here, I actually free myself to have 2 open fingers. With those 2 open fingers, I can do many things. My 3rd finger, I can press the 6th string and the 2nd fret and do like hammer-ons with the 6th string and the 3rd fret. So G. And then with my 2nd finger that's open, I can hit the 5th string 1st fret. Or I can do open and then 1st fret. So it's just that I can just play around. So when I go to E minor, I don't have that open second finger, so I cannot do the same effect. But you kind of get the idea of what you can do. So this is very nice. Normally people do this for the D chord. So the D chord you have, and then you have the middle finger open. So the middle finger you just press the 6th string 2nd fret, and then you can just take up your pinky finger, your small finger up and down, up and down. You can get that nice kind of sound. Okay, that is the really basic ones, and then now for some of the more advanced things that you can do that sounds really cool. The first one is when you play the C. Okay, so your second finger is pressing on the 3rd string 2nd fret, and what you can do is you can do a hammer on. Hammer on means you play a note and then you use the finger and hit it. So that's a hammer on. And you can do C. There's another one, instead of hitting the note and then pressing down, you can press down and then let go of the note. So that's something cool. You can also do that for E minor, using your 3rd finger. So sometimes I like to do a high E minor, so instead, I just mute the first 2 strings and I play this E note. Okay, so and then another cool thing that I learned from my friend, he always plays this and it's super cool. On the 4th string 2nd fret, you use your 2nd finger to play that note. And then use your 4th finger to play the 4th fret of the 4th string. So you do a hammer on between these two. So when you're doing this, it's very hard to hit all the notes already. So you can use your small finger to press it too. Either way, you can do maybe in a G chord you do. Normally, people do it when you're doing C. And then, since I don't have enough fingers for all of the notes, I'm muting the last string with my 2nd finger, and then I'm just doing. Yeah, you can do this also, letting go of it. So you see, you can do so many things with just these few notes, and these kind of things you need to explore on your own. And okay, another cool one is playing on the 2nd string 2nd fret. So all of this is extras that you can slowly learn and figure out. So I'm just going to fiddle around with the chord progression G, E minor, C, and D, and I'll just add stuff in between just for you to listen and see. So let's go. Hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and I'll be coming up with more stuff soon. Thank you, see ya.